What's up? So, I was in a bit of an avatar state like last night, and I had almost like an epiphany. Like I was in bed. It was probably around 2 in the morning, and I woke up like I had a nightmare, but it was actually a wonderful dream. What I was trying to do was I saw Grounded's Egyptian vulture hedgehog video. Um, and I was like, Egyptian vulture is like such an underused pet, and like nobody ever makes anything for it to use. It's just like a mediocre pet, doesn't do much. And I was thinking, what if there was a way to give the Egyptian vulture health when it kills something? Um, so I was thinking, I was like, what are the faint pets in this game? Um, I was thinking beta fish, like sea urchin, some of the weird ones, and then I thought chameleon. Um, and the fun thing about chameleon is that it's so many faint pets in one, and one of them is flashlight. So I was like, okay, I do Egyptian vulture with chameleon, but then I have flashlight, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna also need flying squirrel, um, because I need to keep the uh, the flashlight the whole time. I can't go a turn without it. And I'm gonna also need to sell the stingray to be able to get flashlight in the first place. So it's like, this is gonna be really hard, and it was. I'm not sure how long the entire recording was. I took two of them, probably like an hour and a half. Not like incredibly long. I've had longer. But one of the more aggravating ones because just so many things have to go right. Um, that you start to lose hope if you don't get Egyptian Vulture turn 7. But you'll see nothing goes right for me here at first. Except for the fact that I get a crap ton of clownfish that I buy immediately. I sell a possum, I don't really need it anymore. I was really hoping to get a flying squirrel before the puppy toy disappeared, but I unfortunately can't get that. I do combine clownfish here, really for no reason, but I do grab flying squirrel, which is nice to have. We do face a bit of a weird team here. We do lose to it, but yeah. I mean, when Melon gets a good hit, you're basically like over. If it's with your opposing teams, like that team, the jellyfish, got a good hit with Melon on my clownfish, and I just couldn't do anything. This game I get monkey early. I know this looks like a person you would like yell at on customs, but I was just like trying to stay alive to find everything. I mean, you could see last turn it didn't even work. This game we live by 1 to win. 2 hearts turn 8 is really bad. I don't even know how you get in a spot with a team like mine. I don't know how people have like perfected customs, but like I don't really enjoy playing customs as much as like turtle packs, just because like the teams that can be made are just insane. Like this mole team really isn't an example of what I was talking about. I don't even know how they made it this far. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of custom packs. We do make mistake that I think I just realized this turn while I was recording, that I'm having the monkey hit the blobfish, which is not good because I'm eventually going to kill the blobfish. But it's not like a super big deal as long as I'm not currently losing. You can see jellyfish solos again. Rolling, get the chocolate on the monkey. Don't really get anything I want from that. Here I get stingray, so I sell clownfish. I've been looking for that pretty much the whole time, and I just go for double scaling. But I do decide to put my flying squirrel up front so that it gets all the buffs from the monkey, because I'm not going to be using my blobfish anymore after I eventually pill it onto either chameleon or Egyptian vulture. Luckily, clownfish saves the day even from its grave, because we got the extra buff when we level up that monkey. Here we get Egyptian vulture, finally. And flashlight's about to pop, and level 2 monkey. I mean, we're just on a roll as long as, like, nothing goes wrong from this point forward. Here, I was thinking about cow, but chocolate goes away if I buy cow. So I just ended up buying the vulture. Maybe you should have frozen the cow, but I don't know if it's too worth it. If you're just trying to look for something, you want to have as many slots open as possible. Luckily, that hippo doesn't survive. That would have killed us for sure if it got the chance. We get the melon. Melon's really important if you have Egyptian vulture out front, because I mean, at any point you could just have scorpion just end your run. I was going to buy stonefish there, but I decided against it at the last second. I was gonna sell cow, buy stonefish, put it at the back for like crocodile, get extra damage on. Here we got really unlucky with the bat weakness, and I believe here I thought I had lost, because usually at this point I'm on 1 heart, so I was very upset that we had such a good run wasted. But I realized it was just a defeat, not a loss. So I keep persevering here, and here we get it, the chameleon. I've never actually paid attention to that sound it makes when you buy it. That's a little off-putting. Here the chameleon just buffs itself, and then it buffs the jellyfish. So another thing that's useful about this combo is that it also buffs the unit behind when that chameleon dies. So it's very nice to have. Here we get the other level up. I decide to put it on the chameleon. I assume that, like, if we get more kills, chameleon is probably going to be better because it buffs more against, like, stronger units. Here you can see that logic kind of working a little. We get the 2 kills. Very strong chameleon, and then when the chameleon dies, our jellyfish gets huge. At this point, I was freaking out. I didn't know if, like, this was finally going to be it. I mean, I didn't have too many big units. I just had to put something on there. Mushroom for the chameleon would be better, is what I decided near the end, because it would be giving 24/24 to the jellyfish behind it. And then we get the win but with tomato. Finally, our Egyptian vultures 50-50. I put the jellyfish in front because getting the monkey buff is nice, and flying squirrel is still pretty big, so it could be able to handle something. And this one, man, I was lost. It was I mean, standard sniping team, but we just barely hang on because of our mushroom on the chameleon and are able to wipe out pretty much the whole squad. I was screaming. I was so happy. This one took me a very long time. I realized after I kind of made a little bit more convoluted of a hippo. But I enjoy this hippo. It all works really well together, and honestly, it's so satisfying when you're able to pull it off. Just getting, I mean, what was that in the end? I got 36-36 on my Egyptian vulture. Very nice. Y'all have a great day.